Hello everyone, my name is Fireheart and thank you so much for the 10 subscriber mark. I know that a lot of people don't do subscriber marks anymore, but I feel like at least at the special marks of 10, 100, 1000 and so on, you gotta do one, right? If I sound a little bit different in the way that I'm talking today, well, never mind that. It's just that most of my videos are usually scripted before recording, and this is not very scripted, to be honest. So this will be just a simple talk between you and me here. Well, first off, let's start with the channel's name, Fireheart. Well, before I settled on this name, I had many online names. I used to be called by Zero, Soldier's Death, whatever, this kind of stuff that you get from playing video games too much. You get a nickname and you stick with it. But I never really liked any of it. So one day when I was playing Overwatch, I decided that I wanted to change that because the name is very boring, the name Zero. Everyone had that name at the time and it was not just very unique. So the way that I came up with the name Fireheart is that I simply just thought of two things and combined them together. First, since I like RPG games very much and I had just started playing games like Genshin Impact, I thought, in games I tend to use a specific character alignment for myself. Usually I use fire magic, fire stuff, so let's just go with fire for the start. For the second part of the name, I never got a really good response to it. I tried combining a lot of stuff together, getting rid of the fire start. That sounds funny. But in the end, I just thought, what type of name do I like that every character that I see sounds cool with? Well, two names came to mind, Lionheart and Reinhardt. So I took the Heart's name of the name and I affixed it to fire. And there was born the name Fireheart. So the reasons that I have to start this channel. Well, I've wanted to do YouTube for a long time now, but for some reason I just never started. So one day I just said, fuck it, let's start. And apparently I discovered a little bit ago that this is the wrong thing to do. You don't really want to start a channel out of nowhere. According to MatPat of the Game Theorist, you have to have 5 videos ready for the YouTube algorithm to look you more favorably. But what's done is done, am I right? Also, when I started content creating, I was really bored. I was looking around YouTube. There wasn't really any content that I wanted to watch, especially on Genshin Impact. And most of the variety content creators of the time, like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, all the big names, they have been uploading less and less frequently by the day. So I thought, since they are uploading less, why don't I make my own channel? But nowadays, let me tell you what I usually watch. I've been watching a lot of Twitch recently, a lot of VTubers to be more specifically. My favorite VTuber is called Mifuyu, is a Snowfox Shrine Maiden. We also have Zentreya, the girls of VTuber are very good. We also have some independent VTubers like Bao, Rainho, Onigiri, very entertaining people. I also have some things that I go on tangents and I watch a lot of it. At the moment, I am currently watching almost every single episode of Trash Taste. Honor my boy. So let's take a break here and talk about myself for a bit. I know this sounds a little bit pretentious, but you might want to know who is running this channel. I am an engineering student. I live in Brazil. I really like going to the gym. I need to lose some weight. So I started going to the gym for about 1 year now. I lost a lot of weight already. I need to lose a little bit more. When I get to the gym at home, I usually just do some work on my YouTube channel. The YouTube channel in particular is what I keep in mind most of the day. I always keep a notepad open or a Word document open so I can write down some ideas that I have. The ideas usually flee off my mind very quickly, so I have to write them down. After I work a little bit on YouTube, I usually study for a little bit to finish my college degree. And I'm sorry if I'm talking quite a little different. I am not used to talking very much. To be honest, I am usually more of an introvert person. I can go days without even speaking with other people. Now, bringing back to the YouTube channel content for a bit here. One of the reasons that I chose Genshin Impact to keep playing is that Genshin Impact is a free game. And games in third world countries like Brazil, they are quite expensive. Anything that is imported from other countries is really expensive. So I try to stick for free-to-play games, or whenever I get an extra game, I may record that. I'm gonna tell you guys how do I make my YouTube videos. For starters, I have an idea for a video. Usually the idea pops out of nowhere, out of my head, or something that I wish that I had to watch. And when that idea comes, I write it down on Notepad or whatever I have at hand. And then when it's time to record, I first draft a script. After the scripting is done, the script is usually around 1000 words, usually for shorter videos like the recent videos that have been doing well on the channel is a little less than 1000 words, but videos like the condensed versions of the Genshin Impact live streams are usually 1000 words or more, even though I cut some of the content to be super condensed. But yeah, after scripting is done, I usually go through to record the voiceover, and then the voiceover is usually not very hard to do. You just sit down, record your voice with the notes that I have. I usually have to add something to the notes while I'm recording, but it's usually not the hardest part of the job, to be honest. After that, we have to edit and gather some assets. While I'm editing, I usually talk about something, and something pops into my mind of how I want the scene to look. So sometimes I have to go around and gather the assets for making the image of the video come to life. After the editing process, which usually takes the most amount of time, we have the part that I call publishing and promoting. This thing starts with the thumbnail. Thumbnails in my videos, I think, have been pretty good. Not the best, to be honest. I'm not the Photoshop expert. Yes, especially the recent ones, I think they are very good, and I'm quite proud of them. I have been putting some work into learning some design too, with Adobe Illustrator, so I can make my own stuff, like I did the channel banner and my channel logo. And for the promoting part, this may be one of the means that you found the channel. I usually promote the channel usually on Reddit, or I promote it on Twitter, always on Twitter with the hashtags. Especially when people are looking around, there's a chance they will see the video that you just posted. With the recent super condensed 3.1 edition of the videos, I was looking at the statistics of the video, and I noticed that my video was actually recommended by YouTube for quite a lot of people. The video is currently the most viewed video on the channel, with 820 views of now, and I thank you guys for that. That's a lot of views for my videos that usually don't get that much views. Usually only shorts get that amount of views, and thank you guys for that. Oh, I forgot to mention, but another reason why I started this YouTube channel, as you can see from what I'm talking, I'm usually pretty good at writing down scripts and everything in English, but I am not the best at speaking English. So I try to speak English in this channel because I simply prefer English than to my native language, that is Portuguese. And speaking English, I feel like it makes my English better. Just usually like to speak English much more than I like to speak Portuguese. Alright guys, I think this is gonna wrap up for the subscriber special. If you still listen to me, You know that now I have to edit this video. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below if you wanna let me know what you think about this video. I don't expect this video to do very well. But yeah, if you like the video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next video.